So when I was hired to be the superintendent this spring, I didn't actually get a chance to share my thoughts about the opportunity at the time. So I wanted to say a few things that I jotted down today, and I wrote it down so I wouldn't lose track. I first want to start from a place of gratitude. I want to start with some thank yous. I'm going to start by thanking my beautiful wife and son because they support me and my busy work schedule that more often than not keeps me from being home. So appreciate them. I want to thank the great team of D51 teachers, staff, admin, and central office staff who put in the work each and every day to support our D51 students. I want to thank this great community made up of parents and guardians and different community stakeholders for welcoming me in 2.5 years ago, even though I'm from Texas. Yeah, Texans can be hard to accept. So I want to thank the previous school board for hiring me and trusting me to continue to lead this district. And I want to thank the current board for trusting me to lead the district into the future as well. When I moved here from Texas in 2019 to take the role of assistant superintendent, I did it because I felt like it would be a great opportunity to help support and lead a district that was primed for growth and success. And while we've made a lot of progress as a district over the past 2.5 years, most of that time in the middle of a pandemic, I know that we still have much work to do, and honestly, that excites me. It excites me because that's why we do what we do as educators. It's not about position or pay, accolades or accomplishments. It's about kids. It's about seeing kids thrive and become successful as we prepare them for college, career, and life. And our job as educators is to remove barriers to success for all students. I'm excited to work with this board as a team of 6 to remove those barriers for our students, staff, and families so that we end up with the best school district in the state, and so that every student who walks through our doors has their own doors open for them to opportunities that they never thought possible. I get a lot of emails from family, staff, and community members, and when I email them back, I often thank them for being a part of the, quote, D51 family. I'm intentional in calling it the D51 family because that's what we are. We are a family, a very large family, and families don't always agree on everything, but at the end of the day, they work together to make sure that every member of the family is successful, safe, and supported. That's what I want for our D51 family, and I know that's what this board wants as well. Despite differing opinions, beliefs, and outlooks on things, we all want what is best for our students and our D51 family, and that's our common ground. Over the past year, I've been fortunate to be a part of a superintendent academy made up of new and aspiring superintendents from across the state of Colorado. One of the first activities they had us do was to come up with a list of core values for ourselves, values that had to be validated by people who know us best, values that will help guide my actions and inform how I, quote, show up as a leader for the students, staff, and community I serve. And I want to share those core values with you today. They are, first and foremost, all means all, meaning every kid has access to opportunities in our district. Next, I strive to put kids first in every decision that I make as a leader. I try to practice empathetic servant leadership every day in my job. I try to leverage my position of influence to remove barriers to student and staff success. I believe that every perspective brings value. And lastly, I believe in collaboration over confrontation. As we work together as a team of 6 to support our D51 family, I look forward to learning more about the core values of each of the individual members of this board, and as a team of 6, I look forward to establishing our collective core values that we will use to guide our decisions and guide this district moving forward. In doing so, we'll be able to achieve our recently adopted strategic plan goals of having prepared and supported students, prepared and supported staff, and engaged and supportive community partners. Thank you again to this board, to this community for entrusting me with the honor and duty of leading this district into the future. And I'll end by saying that we've got work to do, so let's do this work together. Thank you.